can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Let the champagne splash. Let that gas. If he can move through the rumors, he can drive off of fumes, cuz how he move in a room full of no's. How he stay faithful in a room full of. Must be the pharaohs, he in tune with his soul. So when he buried in a tomb full of gold. Treasure, what's your pleasure? Life is a depending how you dress her. So if the devil wear Prada, Adam, Eve wear nada, I'm in between, but way more pressure, but way less effort. Cause when you try hard, that's when you die hard. Your homies looking like, why God? When they reminisce over you, my God. Till I get my money right. You can't tell me nothing right. Excuse me, cause you saying something? You can't tell me.
Thank you.
But they're actually only dressing 16.
Oh.
Check the number of circles on there and make sure they actually work left circle. I forgot to do that.
Sorry, say it again?
Make sure they actually circled 11 people.
Yep.
Okay, then I'm missing one.
9, 20,
9, 20.
22,
Yep.
8, 24.
8. Got it.
Perfect. Yep. 0, 1, No, number 3. Yes, number 4.
Imagínate que lo que quieras ver en la tele, un ratito estudias, un ratito
Seven. Do we have a number 7? No.
You have 6? Yeah.
6. No, 7. 8.
You know it's 27, and they only dress 16 people. So good luck. And they're using number 0, so it's actually 28 now. Or 28 number race.
7. 8. They do have.
You guys good? Do you have the roster for
Yes, we got their roster. Do you have the names of the officials?
Do I?
Yes.
Nobody can get it.
That would be appreciated.
Sounds good.
Because I feel like they are an important part of making the game happen.
Yes. And we want to make them feel special.
Yes.
It's online. Okay, perfect. And did you talk to the camera?
Yeah.
Oh, Tony. Today we're bringing Pumas soccer club from Nepani.
Okay.
It would be nice to
Hindi mo yung sinunod na City FC would like to thank its 2024 season sponsors. Intercambio Express is one of the top 5 brands most used by Hispanics for their money transfer needs. Founded in 1999 by Isaac Torres, today you can find Intercambio Express in 48 states with thousands of agents. Their well-established standards of excellence and fraud safety policies ensure they operate under the strictest regulatory guidelines. They send money to Mexico, Central and South America, and the Caribbean. They've worked tirelessly to build long-term relationships with their agents and repeat customers, and they'll stick by you too. Sending happiness is Intercambio Express. Goshen Brewing Company is a family-friendly brew pub serving a wide selection of beers and seasonal, local farm-to-table food in a 100% solar and wind-powered facility. At GBCO, we believe in the power of community, so we offer big, open tables where you can sit and get to know your neighbors. Located 2 blocks off of Main Street in Goshen at 315 West Washington Street, we are close to downtown and feature a patio that overlooks the woods and the river with easy access to the Millrakes bike path. Goshen City FC would also like to thank more of its 2024 season sponsors, which include Goshen College, the City of Goshen, Everence, the Goshen Chronicles, Genesis Products, Southside Soda Shop, Refined, and Venturi.
Feeling down and dirty, feeling kinda mean. I've been from one to another extreme. It's time I had a good time, ain't got time to waste. I wanna stick around till I can't see straight.
Before the season, if you told me that I would have reached the final and the round 32 of the Nationals, I wouldn't believe you. I wouldn't think that would be possible, but we did. When I arrived at Goshen 2019, I saw that there's so much soccer in the area, and there's not a semi-professional soccer club that we can play and to grow as a player in the summer. And that surprised me because there's so much soccer in the area. So yes, I think right now it's the right time. Maybe 3-4 years ago would be the right time too, and I just saw this opportunity and I just went for it, and it was a dream. After I had had the idea, I started to show my ideas to the business department of Goshen College, and they helped me tremendously with some insights and some ideas, and just to have a solid presentation was much easier when you have the president of the college saying, oh, he has a good idea, and then the people started to listen more to me.
We had 80 people come to the tryout. Obviously, you know, we need to have a tryout our first year. We need to see who's interested, who's going to be committed, and who's got the quality to you know, perform and play at a high level. We had 80. We had to cut it down to 30, and we looked at, you know, skills, quality, things like that, as well as who they were as men, because we felt like we needed to bring players in who would represent the community well, and would represent our club well.
The first few practices, I knew some of the players already that played with me at Fox United, Alan and Peludo. So I knew some players, I knew also some of the Goshen College players. So I wasn't a complete stranger when I got to the team. So it was definitely good that we had some local kids that I already knew that helped make the chemistry right away from the beginning stronger. But then there were still a lot of people in the squad that I didn't know, and I felt like we just built this strong connection so fast.
To the field.
Everybody has seen this car before. Do you remember? Yes, Back to the Future. Which one's your favorite?
Follow the Goshen Chronicles.
We love Elkhart County.
Hola amiguitos, síguenos en nuestras aventuras.
Por the Goshen Chronicles.
Niños, vamos a descubrir esta nueva zona.
Follow the Goshen Chronicles.
We love Elkhart County.
Good evening. Welcome to the city of Goshen, Indiana, to the campus of Goshen College and the John Ingold Athletic Complex. Tonight, it's a 2024 regular season matchup between Berber City FC of Chicago, Illinois, and your very own Goshen City Football Club. Thank you for joining us on a beautiful day for the beautiful game. We recognize that any competition requires two opposing teams, not to mention a set of officials, but we ask each of you to be united by our common love for the game rather than divided by different uniforms. Please help make tonight a positive experience for everyone by being courteous toward all players, coaches, administrators, and officials, as well as your fellow fans. Your cooperation is appreciated. Please enjoy the match. Fans, you can start or maintain your Goshen City FC apparel collection at the merchandise kiosk. Restroom facilities are available north of the field, near the baseball dugout, behind the food truck. However, for safety reasons, we ask you to please remain on the west side of the fence and off the playing surface. We also remind you that Goshen College is a smoke-free and alcohol-free campus. Thank you for your cooperation. Tonight's contest is played under the jurisdiction of the United Premier Soccer League, which counts both clubs as members of the Premier Division and Midwest Central Conference South Division. Each club will be permitted 7 substitutions, in addition to its 11 starters. Tonight's officials, as assigned by the UPSL, are Leo Mercado, Adrian Orsiuch, Noah Hughes, and Charles Valor. We'd like to thank them for giving their time and energy to make this sporting event a reality. For more information on how you can help alleviate a critical shortage in this vital position, visit IndianaReferees.org, SoccerIndiana.org/referees, or IHSAA.org/officials. Now let's meet tonight's starting 11s, beginning with our guests from Berber City FC. Number 1, Previtraj Randava. Number 4, Jacob Graber. Number 6, Rafael Santos. Number 8, Gabriel Fernandez Caballero. Number 9, the captain, Amin Iraqi. Number 17, Frank Sanchez. Number 18, Andrew Markovich. Number 19, Sergio Manzo. Number 20, Sami Bushama. Number 22, John Dugan III. And number 24, Jesus Flores. The coaches of Berber City FC are Morgan Garcia and Fuad Iraqi. Now, get on your feet and make some noise for the starting 11 for your very own Goshen City FC. Number 1, 1, Gregor Rummelsbacher. Number 3, Ariel Matute. Number 7, the captain Lucas Bontrager. Number 8, Eusebio Espinosa. Number 10, Ricardo Garcia. Number 11, Joshua Cruz. Number 15, Samuel Marchi. Number 19, Eli Simonis. Number 20, Tabello Intene. Number 21, Julian Saldivar. And number 23, Jose Gonzalez. Goshen City FC is joined tonight by players from Puma Soccer Club in Napanee, Indiana. The head coach of Goshen City FC is Tyler Bourne. The founder and assistant coach is Enrique Eichenberger. At this time, we ask you to please rise and remove your hats as we honor the United States of America in the playing of our national anthem. Let's play ball.
Welcome one and all to the Goshen City FC YouTube page. My name is Cormac Kublichty, and I'm very excited to get things going here as Goshen City FC prepares to face off against Berber City FC. It's UPSL Midwest Central Conference action, and the Leafs are ready to get back into it. Just their second home game here, at least at this stadium. We're here today live at the Goshen College Soccer Complex. Again, as I mentioned earlier, my name is Cormac Kublichty, the official broadcasting voice of Goshen City FC, and I'm very excited to get things started here. We can see the captain for Goshen City FC, Lucas Bontrager, out there getting some handshakes with the referees, a little coin toss, and the game is about to be underway. Starting lineups for either team here today. We'll start off with the away team. It's going to be number 1, Rondeva, number 4, Jacob Graber, number 6, Rafael Santos, number 8, Gabriel Fernandez Cavallero, number 9, Amine Iraqi, number 17, Frank Sanchez, number 18, Andrew Markovich, number 19, Sergio Manzo, number 20, Sammy Buchama, number 22, John Dugan III, and number 24, Jesus Flores. Then looking over at the Goshen City FC Maple Leafs, starting it off in net is going to be number 1, Gregor Rummelsbacher, number 3, Ariel Matute, number 7, Lucas Bontrager, number 8, Eusebio Espinosa, number 10, Ricardo Garcia, number 11, Joshua Cruz, number 14, Eduardo Alvarez Barrera, number 15, Samuel Marchi, number 20, Tabello Intene, number 21, Julian Saldivar, and number 23, Jose Gonzalez. Berber City is coached by Morgan Garcia and Fuad Araki, and Goshen City FC is coached by second season head coach Tyler Bourne, and the second coach, the founder of Goshen City FC, and assistant coach Enrique Eichenberger. We're just ahead of kickoff here as the Maple Leafs will be starting with the ball. It's Tabello Intene, the top goal scorer for Goshen City FC, who's stepping up inside the center circle to get things started. Of course, clock not quite ready yet. And there's the whistle from the referee. Time to get things started. And the game is officially underway after the first pass, and immediately the ball in play with one of the two captains for Goshen City FC, Samuel Marchi, the Italian international. He's going to play it over to Matute, and the Leafs looking to break forward here in the middle with Espinoza. Espinoza back and with Matute once again. Now Marchi on the near side. He's looking forward. He's going to play a nice ball up for Ricardo Garcia. Garcia, who is playing in the midfield here today. We've seen him in a number of different roles for Goshen City FC so far this season. He's one of those players who truly can play all over the pitch from the front to the back, and looks like today he'll be playing in the middle. Berber City FC yet to touch the ball here tonight. Maple Leafs dominating early on possession, as the ball's going to go all the way back to Gregor Rommelsbacher, the German man between the sticks. Marchi now with it. He's going to send it over onto the near side to Simonez, and Simonez up for Bontrager. Bontrager to Garcia, and now with Ntene. All the way back here. Quite clear the Maple Leafs strategy as they're trying to break through on this Berber City FC back line. Getting the ball forward here, but Berber City FC not too eager to let them through. Quite the press, and you got to give credit to Berber City with their 5-back that they've kept that line quite tight. Haven't given GCFC too much space here. And there's a ball over top. It's one to chase after. It's going to be Ricardo Garcia chasing after that one. He's going to get onto the end of that. He's got the ball all the way over on the corner here on the near side. Garcia past his man. He's breaking into the box now, still with Garcia. Garcia trying to send that one back to the back post, but it is going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be the first corner of the night for either team. It's going to be a Goshen City FC corner, and as we've seen so many times, when it's on this left-hand side, it will be Lucas Bontrager, the captain, taking these corner kicks. It's been quite clear so far this season. Tyler Bourne, head coach for Goshen City FC, prefers the in-swinger on these corners. Here comes that cross from Bontrager into the center, headed up and away, and it's going to be collected very nicely by Berber City FC's goalkeeper, Ron Dava. He'll lay that one forward, and now Berber City has the opportunity to get some time with the ball at their feet, but Goshen City FC with a very nice press, putting on the pressure. Matute with the ball here. He's going to not take any risks here, sending that one all the way back to Rommelsbacher. Rommelsbacher back to Matute again. Some nice play here by the Maple Leafs, just keeping a hold of possession. There's the ball over top from Matute, trying to find Ntene, and Ntene will receive the ball after a poor touch there. Ntene breaking into the box, big touch, trying to get around the goalkeeper. And it is going to be a nice save there coming in from Rondava. Ntene's still on the ground here, though, after that collision. And as he is getting checked out here, I'm going to remind you that if you have not already, make sure to press the subscribe button here on the Goshen City FC YouTube page, as you never want to miss another Goshen City FC game. Turn on the notifications. May as well do that as well. Another great idea. Ntene's still on the ground here. Looks like there is going to be some medical support going over to him. And GCFC, some of the other players here still talking, trying to work out a little bit more of the game plan here. 3 minutes and 55 seconds on the clock, very early on into this first half. It's worth mentioning Berber City FC is on a 5-game win streak coming into this match. They're undefeated here this season in the UPSL Midwest Central Conference, whereas Goshen City FC, 1 draw, 1 win, and then 1 more draw. Only 3 games played from the Maple Leafs so far this season, as the Leafs are still trying to figure out if Ntene will be set to continue playing. Ntene coming all the way from South Africa, South African native who also plays for Goshen College, although a bit of a deeper role there for Goshen College. Also the top goal scorer for Goshen City FC so far this season. He's got a hat trick of goals on the season. It looks like he's stepping off the pitch here, yet to see whether or not that's going to be a permanent change here or whether he's just coming off for a sec. So we'll see what Tyler Bourne decides to do as Intene is preparing. It looks like maybe to come back on, but still some conversations here between referee and him. And the ball back in play now. Drop ball here, and Berber City with the ball as they're breaking forward. And it looks like Intene will come back on the pitch here. Playing up top striker for the Maple Leafs. Eusebio Espinoza putting on a nice press to try and win the ball back here. But Berber City doing well to keep the ball. Frank Sanchez there, the left back, dribbling up a little bit here. And there's the ball forward, cut out by Simonez, and he's going to clear that one way up the field. Throw in here on the near side. Sanchez taking this one. Sanchez is throwing up. Markey's going to head that one in the air, and Simonez will go for the second ball. It is going to be a foul against Goshen City FC here, so they'll have a free kick well in their own half. Markey taking this one. It's been interesting to see here Markey and Bontrager both sharing the captain role for Goshen City FC, both of them with the captain armband on. So Markey is going to be taking this one. It looks like the Leafs are going to be pressing high up the field for this one. Markey will send that one up for Intene. Intene won't be able to get onto the end of that one in the end, so it is going to be a throw in here on the near side for Berber City. The throw up into the middle is going to be headed up by Buchama. And Matute clears that one with ease. Another throw in here. Sorry, another foul here looks like is going to be called. Markey once again. GCFC center back who's going to be taking this one. He sends it up to Simonez. Simonez up for Bontrager. Bontrager fighting for this one, but Sanchez does well to try and win that one back. Then again, Bontrager winning it back. Bontrager and Simonez trying to pass it here. Very, very close game, and here's an opportunity for Berber City. The ball into the middle, but Eusebio Espinoza does well to track back from the midfield and cut out that pass. Tabello Intene now with the interception high up the field. Intene now breaking towards the box. He's on the near left-hand side. Intene now into the box. Can he get the pass in the middle? He will get the ball into the middle. Nobody there in orange to get onto the end of that. That'll go all the way through. Garcia picks it up in the end, and he's trying to send it back the other way. Once again, he'll send a ball into the center. That one will get cleared up and away and out of bounds for a Goshen City FC throw-in high up the pitch. That throw will be taken quickly to the feet of Joshua Cruz. Cruz back to Espinoza, and Espinoza back to Matute. The Maple Leafs pressed high up the field here, the back line all the way up near the center circle. Eli Simonez now, the Cincinnati native, is going to send a ball forward for Bontrager to chase after. That one will get cut out, though, by Frank Sanchez. And here comes the big kick from the goalkeeper, Rondeval. That one goes up into the center. Simonez goes down after trying to go in for that header. Looks like he may have caught something on that one. Seems to be in quite a bit of pain. And it's actually going to be a foul called here. That one gets taken quickly onto the near side, but Samuel Markey is going to send that one way out of bounds. Jesus Flores here on the near side, playing up in the right wing position for Berber City. There's the throw-in taken from Frank Sanchez. He'll send that one into the middle for Rafael Santos. And Santos back for Andrew Markovic. Markovic then playing that one forward. There's the cross into the center for Berber City, all the way into the center. Simonez clearing that one away, but still a chance here for Frank Sanchez. He's got the balls. He's breaking into the box. A few nice dribbles and the shot. That one will get deflected and go out of bounds for the first Berber City FC corner of the night. Looks like it will be Frank Sanchez, the one taking this corner as well. First shot of the night for either team. Berber City not putting too many players into the box here. Maple Leafs so dangerous on the counterattack, so they'll be happy to try and clear that one. There's the ball into the center. Markey's going to head that one down and received nicely. There's the shot into the center. Coming in from Berber City's number 8, Gabriel Fernandez Cavallero. But he's going to send that one left of the post. So it'll be the first Goshen City FC Goal kick of the day. Gregor Rommelspatcher taking that one quickly to Matute. Matute up to Joshua Cruz, who's dropping deep here. Cruz now to Eusebio Espinoza, and back to Cruz again. Now, Maple Leafs with the ball in their back line. Espinoza facilitating the attack, what we've seen him do so much early on in this season. Some nice link-up play here. Julian Saldivar in the center here for the Maple Leafs. Marquis' pass is going to be a little bit off where he was hoping, so it'll go out of bounds. Now the throw-in is taken quickly. Bontrager helping out on defense to win that one back, but Sammy Buchama does well to keep a hold of that, and he's going to send it over onto the other side for John Dugan III. His cross in the center is going to get cut out there by Matute. Starting to see some of Berber City FC's attacking game plan here as GCFC dominated in possession early on in this match. There's the ball into the center, and that one will get picked up by Gregor Rommelspatcher. 11:03 reads the clock here as it's still all tied up goalless in the first half of action as Goshen City FC is facing off up against Berber City FC. Matute's ball is going to be intercepted there. Now it's Berber City trying to attack, and it looks like originally it was going to be play on called there, but Berber City kind of stopping their attack in a dangerous position. Yellow card coming out against Matute. That's going to be the first yellow card of the night.
Yellow card caution in the 12th minute issued to Goshen City FC number 3, Ariel Matute.
And now this is a dangerous position for free kicks. One of the more favorable positions you can imagine for a free kick, with Berber City just outside of the Goshen City FC 18-yard box on that left-hand side. One of those positions that's almost a little difficult because of the wall. Have to actually get it over the wall, whereas a little bit further out, of course you still have to get it over the wall, but a little bit less space to get the top spin that you would maybe look to have. Berber City setting up for this one as Goshen City FC sets up their wall. It's a little battle of cities here today. Here comes the free kick, and that one is going to be good. A fantastic strike from Berber City FC will give them the lead in tonight's match. What a strike that was, curling it all the way into the top right corner. Berber City starting off the goal scoring early on in the match. It was the captain, number 9, Amine Iraqi, opening up the scoring.
Berber City FC goal in the 13th minute, scored by number 9, Amine Iraqi.
And now Goshen City FC with some work to do if they want to come away from this match with the win. The tempo up a little bit, but Berber City looking to build some more momentum here as they're pressing up the pitch. The switch for the Maple Leafs is going to go out of play, and it'll be a throw-in for Berber City now. Berber City with the throw-in near the center of the field as they look forward. Look to get the second goal of the night. Early scoring here, as we've seen so frequently in Goshen City FC matches. Either side of the ball. Iraqi switching it over for Sanchez. And Sanchez crossing that one over towards the back post. It is going to be a foul coming against Berber City, as it looks like Fernandez Caballero and Jose Gonzalez kind of catching their feet there. So Goshen City FC here with the free kick in their own half. Credit to Berber City that they've done so well, kind of compressing the Maple Leafs here in these last few minutes. Tabello Intene dropping deep here for the Maple Leafs to help facilitate this attack. Simonez and Markey getting pressed. And Markey is going to send that one up towards Bontrager. It's going to get headed down towards Saldivar. And now the opportunity for Berber City. Jesus Flores with the ball in the corner. He's going to send that one into the center. The opportunity once again for Berber City. It was a Rocky in the center who had the chance but couldn't quite get onto the end of that ball, so it goes out of play eventually for a Berber City throw-in over on the far touchline. 15:08 reads the clock as Berber City FC is facing off against Goshen City FC. If you're tuned in right now, make sure you press the subscribe button so you never miss another Goshen City FC match. And interestingly here, Berber City look like they're going to be doing a long throw, and they will. What a long throw that is, all the way into the box. That one will be easily collected by the Maple Leafs big man in the net, Gregor Ramos-Batcher. Ramos-Batcher playing that one out to the feet of Eli Simenez, and Simenez up for Ricardo Garcia. Garcia to Saldivar, and Saldivar now with Bontrager. Bontrager to Intene, to Garcia now. Garcia running up the pitch on the near left side wing. Garcia still with it here, playing it to Simenez. Simenez to Espinoza. Espinoza trying to find Bontrager. Will he get there? No, he will not. The ball beating Bontrager to the end line. First goal kick of the night here for Berber City FC. Chance to see the distribution skills for Rondeva. And he's not going to put them too high on display, as he's just going to play that one short. Berber City FC now in the center of the park with Sammy Bucha. Samuel Markey does nicely there to intercept the ball for Goshen City FC, and trying to send one forward for Intene. Doesn't quite make it there. And now, Goshen City FC with the press high up the field. Berber City with the ball over towards the far left side. Jose Gonzalez winning that one back for the Maple Leafs, sending it out of bounds. Maple Leafs starting to send more players back on defense. Dropping the defensive line back a little bit there. Bit of an opportunity for Berber City, but fortunately looks like the ball went out of play in the back line before they were able to send that ball into the center. So it's going to be another Goshen City FC goal kick here. Interesting to see what the Maple Leafs are going to do to try and get back into this game. Of course, they're not going to want to be trailing for too long. Maple Leafs, who had the 3-0 lead in their last matchup last weekend as they played against Chicago Nation FC, had the 3-0 lead, and the game eventually ended 4-4 after a very, very late goal into the 92nd minute of the match. Samuel Markey now playing the ball forward here to Simenez, and Simenez back again. Simenez, whose natural position is actually over on the right wing, interestingly playing left back here for Goshen City FC, having a, I guess it just goes to show the versatility that he has in his abilities. Free kick here for Berber City, just about on the center line. And once again, we're seeing Frank Sanchez step over this one. Sanchez, who seems to be the go-to set piece taker for Berber City, I guess outside of maybe the more dangerous free kicks in the box. Garcia is going to try and head that one down, but Berber City doing well to win that one back. Jacob Graber sending the ball forward, and now the opportunity for the Maple Leafs. Lucas Bontrager on the near touchline with the ball, trying to get past Sanchez. Bontrager with the quick feet, and eventually the ball goes out of play for a Goshen City FC throw-in. Bontrager taking that one quickly over to Intene, and the press is on Intene. Credit to Berber City that they do very well kind of condensing onto Goshen City FC, not giving Goshen City FC much space to work with as they break forward into the Berber City FC half. And the press on from Goshen City FC. Intene with the ball here. He's trying to get forward. Intene with the shot. And there's the goal for Goshen City FC. The top goal scorer for the Maple Leafs will show exactly what he does. The fourth goal for Tabello Intene on the season. And he's going to put in a nice little dance there as well. Fantastic finish from him. And once again, 2 games in a row, seeing the power of the press. Tabello Intene with 2 goals.
Goal in the 20th minute, scored by number 20, Tabello Intene, assisted by number 11, Joshua Cruz. The goal is Intene's 4th of the season.
Intene proving just the importance of pressing. He scored a similar goal last weekend after pressing up against the Chicago Nation FC goalkeeper. And it's all tied up here as Goshen City FC and Berber City FC are all tied up 1-1. It's the 24th minute of action here in the first half of play. An important game for the Maple Leafs, important game for Berber City FC as well. Both teams looking to continue their form as they break into the beginning part of this Midwest Central Conference season. Berber City FC still undefeated this season. Here's another opportunity for the Maple Leafs. Joshua Cruz breaking forward, trying to get past his defender, still with the ball here. Cruz all the way in the box now, looking for other options. Cruz still with it. And Cruz receiving a little bit of contact there. Maple Leafs fans not happy about that one after looking almost as if he received an elbow or an arm to the face. And now Berber City looking to break forward the other direction. Goshen City FC getting back into their defensive form, but some nice positioning there from Jose Gonzalez will give the Leafs back the ball once again. Eli Simonez now. He'll get that one forward. And the Maple Leafs doing well. Saldivar with it here. Saldivar to Cruz. Cruz on the turn, breaking forward in the midfield. Cruz over now to Bontrager on the near touchline. And Espinoza helping him out. Now Berber City once again on the break. It's the main man, number 8, Gabriel Fernandez Cavallero, who is dispossessed by Espinoza. And Espinoza with the ball forward for Bontrager. Bontrager now breaking into the center, sending it towards Ricardo Garcia, but Garcia just offside. Garcia and Bontrager, who have some experience playing together, both playing at Goshen High School. And now they're reunited once again in Goshen as they play, of course, here at Goshen City FC. The free kick now for Berber City. Rondeva taking this one. He's going to look forward to send this one way up the field, and way up the field he will send it up towards Matute. Saldivar the one getting his head onto it, and he'll send it over to Jose Gonzalez, who doesn't quite get the contact he wants. So Berber City on the attack on the far left flank now. Ball into the center with Rafael Santos. Santos now over to Araki. Araki now for Gabriel Fernandez Cavallero, and the Maple Leafs winning the ball back. It was Garcia who won that one, but the foul actually being called against the Maple Leafs. Markey once again taking the free kicks for the Maple Leafs within their own half. 23-28 reads the clock, and a reminder that the score is all tied up after a goal coming in from Amine Araki, the captain for Berber City, and another goal coming in from Tabello Intene, the top goal scorer for the Maple Leafs. He's on 4 goals so far this season in 4 games. A goal a game for the South African striker. Now Joshua Cruz, the forward for Grace College, breaking forward through the center with the ball. Maple Leafs doing well to facilitate this one, and the ball towards Simonez will get cut out, and eventually, after a deflection, goes out of play for a Berber City FC throw-in. Frank Sanchez taking this one. Sanchez up into the center, touchdown by Buchama, and the foul called against the Maple Leafs. Looks like it's going to be Araki standing over this one. And now, breaking forward with the ball are Berber City once again, playing it out from the back line. Joshua Cruz, credit to him, an absolute powerhouse, never stops running for the Maple Leafs. And now Saldivar with the ball. Saldivar breaking forward. He's with Cruz, tries to get past his man, but eventually it falls for Cruz once again. Cruz dropping way deep here, sends it back for Matute. And Matute up for Jose Gonzalez. Matute breaking way far forward here, the center back. He'll send one into the center. Nobody there for the Maple Leafs, and it gets picked up by Eusebio Espinoza. Espinoza to Garcia. And some nice defensive work there from Berber City. Their back line doing very nicely. And the ball up over top is very dangerous from Berber City. It's actually going to get headed up from Gregor Ramos-Batcher, and the clearance away is received again by Berber City. Here's the opportunity for Berber City as they're breaking into the box. The shot coming in and just going wide there. It is actually going to be called a corner kick here, but it was Sammy Buchama for Berber City who was initiating that shooting action there. A second corner kick of the night for Berber City FC. It's going to be, once again, Frank Sanchez taking this one. Sanchez with the ball into the center, and the header is good. Two set piece goals for Berber City FC as they're able to take the lead once again, 2-1 in the 27th minute of play here. It was number 4, Jacob Graber, who got his head onto that one. The center back, the big man for Berber City.
Berber City FC goal scored in the 27th minute by number 4, Jacob Graber, assisted by number 17, Frank Sanchez.
Jacob Graber, once again, with the goal. And Sanchez with the assist. Ball into the center. Maple Leafs need to do better there, and that just goes to show the importance of size here. So used to having Ali Marley out there for the Maple Leafs, the very, very big center back.
There have been 3 shots on target in this game, and it's 2-1.
And the Maple Leafs looking to get back onto the score sheet quickly. Simenez with the ball forward for Garcia. Garcia sending one in for Cruz to chase after. That one's going to get cleared away, and now Goshen City FC still with the press on as Bontrager's helping out through the center to try and win this one, but some great defensive strength there from Sammy Buchama. Buchama's ball back is a little loose, but kept well by Berber City. Sanchez getting pressed here from Garcia, and he's going to send a fantastic Travella ball forward. Markey cutting it out, and Markey now up for Bontrager. That ball eventually going out of play for a Goshen City FC throw-in. Simenez taking that one quickly for Garcia. Garcia, who's kind of transitioned over onto the wing here, playing a little bit of a higher role than we saw him early on in this game. And Jesus Flores now with the ball here on the near touchline. Flores opting to play safe here, and Berber City will play very safe as they send that one all the way back to the goal scorer, Jacob Graber. Graber sends a long ball up forward, but the touch isn't there, so it's going to be collected very nicely by Gregor Ramos-Batcher. Goshen City FC is going to be in action May 8th, Saturday, May 8th. That's next Saturday, away against Chicago Strikers. That's their next match. They're going to be playing at 8:30. Their next home game will be next May 25th, Saturday, May 25th at 7 p.m. as they face off against Windy City Rampage. Maple Leafs trying to break forward here. We definitely have seen so far this season the more, I don't want to say dominance, but certainly the eagerness to attack through this left-hand side. I think that's no coincidence, of course. Lucas Bontrager, the captain for the Maple Leafs, such an important player for the Maple Leafs, so as much as you can, you want to have him on the ball. Bontrager, of course, also one of those players who just has the ability to create some very, very great moments. Even, I like to think that sometimes the best players, maybe even when they're having a bad game, can still get a goal or still have that big moment. And he's certainly one of those players who, regardless of what else is going on, can turn up at any moment. Always a danger on the pitch. Maple Leafs now with Simenez sending it up towards Intene. It gets headed down, but Garcia with the work rate trying to win that one back. He won't be able to do so, and it's at the feet of Rafael Santos for Berber City as they're keeping a hold, but Tabelo Ntene winning the ball back for the Maple Leafs. He's going to send it up for Cruz. Now Cruz, ball into the center towards Bontrager. He won't get it to Bontrager. Just about some nice defensive work there, but Espinoza wins it back for the Maple Leafs. He instantly gets pressed, and now Berber City breaking forward once again. Sanchez over to Flores. Flores up once again, and some nice work here. Sanchez once again breaking way forward to the left back. A fantastic ball into the box here, and the shot coming in from Rafael Santos. Santos unable to get that one into the back of the net, but huge credit from Frank Sanchez, the man with the assist on the night, with a fantastic pass there and just a very nice run into the box overall. Another goal kick here for Ramos Patcher, and the Maple Leafs with a very wide defensive setup here as they look to break forward. Not too much of a very central midfield presence from the Maple Leafs so far in tonight's match. Interesting to see Garcia and Ntene, how they've just been overlapping all throughout tonight's match so far. And here's Ntene. The ball played forward towards him. He's got the ball in the near touchline. Ntene, one of those players, just kind of can do it all, really. Playing through the center, on the wing, dropping into midfield, an attacking threat in all aspects of the game. And of course, as we mentioned, his last 2 goals in the last 2 games, both coming from his offensive work rate, winning the ball back for the Maple Leafs and getting a goal from it. Bontrager back for Markey. Markey up to Ricardo Garcia. Garcia eventually losing the ball, and it will go out of play for a Berber City FC throw-in. Berber City getting prepared to take this one here. It's going to be all the way down on the line. Interesting to see the defensive pressing here for either side when the ball is over on this near touchline, because as I'm sure you can see on the live stream, nearly half the players, certainly more than half the players, are on the near half of the field. Neither team looking to allow the other to have too much space as Simonez takes this throw in. He'll take that one short, and he's just going to kick it out for another throw in once again. He sends that one up this time for Ntene. Ntene not able to get the touch on it that he was hoping for, so Berber City going to win that one back and retreat all the way back to Rondeva, the goalkeeper, the man between the sticks for Berber City. Now they're looking forward with a huge ball up towards Matute. Matute doing very well to head that one away, and eventually it is going to be called as a foul against Berber City. Goshen City FC with the free kick here. Just a little bit too much contact there between Matute and the Berber City FC forward. This one taken short and quickly as Saldivar plays it over to Markey, and Markey looking forward, the left-footed ball up the field. Just about finding Cruz. He won't be able to, but Cruz does the offensive pressing himself, wins that one back, and passes it now to Espinoza. Espinoza breaking forward to Ntene, back to Espinoza. Espinoza still with Espinoza, trying to find Garcia, won't be able to. Garcia once again winning the ball back for the Maple Leafs. Garcia goes down, and it's a set piece here for the Maple Leafs in a very dangerous position. A position not unlike the position that Berber City FC had earlier on in this match that they were able to open up the scoring with. And so the Maple Leafs setting up over this ball, deciding who's going to be taking this free kick. You look at the likes of Tabelo Ntene, Lucas Bontrager, Eli Simonez, those three who typically are over the ball for these free kicks. And when you talk about free kick specialists, you look over at Enrique Eichenberger, the assistant coach for Goshen City FC, the founder of Goshen City FC, who is certainly, he's not, let's just say he knows a thing or two about a free kick. I've seen quite a few free kicks that he scored right here on this very pitch for Goshen College, and even from further distances than this. So I'm sure that doesn't hurt having somebody with some experience helping you out when you're at training. It is going to be Ntene and Simenez standing over this one, as Berber City FC makes the 6-man wall inside their own box. It looks like it will be Ntene taking this one. Ntene with the chance, taking the shot. It is going to hit the wall, falls down. Simenez with the volley, popping way up and way out after a deflection. So it's going to be a Goshen City FC corner kick. The first one on this far right side. And of course, as we mentioned earlier on in this match, Goshen City FC always eager for the in-swinging corner. So it is going to be Eli Simenez taking this one, the left-footed left back. 35-42 reads the clock as the Maple Leafs, Goshen City FC Maple Leafs, are facing off against Berber City. Berber City with the 2-1 lead, and here comes this cross into the center, way high and way up towards the back post. Nobody getting onto the end of it, but Lucas Bontrager chasing that one down, getting it to Garcia, back to Bontrager, and Bontrager actually offsides there. So it is going to be a Berber City free kick. And this is possibly about the least dangerous free kick position that you could imagine, all the way within your, not only within your defensive half, but way back in the corner as well. Jacob Graber going to take this one for Berber City, the goal scorer. He scored the second goal of tonight's match as he was able to get onto the end of a Berber City FC corner kick. And now Saldivar working to win that one back for the Maple Leafs. Simenez sends it up for Bontrager, and Bontrager whipping it all the way over onto the other side for Cruz. Cruz so quick with the ball at his feet and so good at just using his momentum, switching it around and getting past his man. He will get dispossessed there, but as always, working so hard to win the ball back. He will do so, and now the Maple Leafs trying to build up from deep. So interesting to see how the Maple Leafs build up their attack. It's very clear that head coach Tyler Bourne has kind of given the freedom to the Maple Leafs front line to drop deep when needed, drop into the midfield, and do what they need to kind of help facilitate the attack, open up space for their front line. A little bit of a misplay there for Berber City. Is going to gift Goshen City FC a throw-in. Sorry, a throw-in. Matute now. Passing it up for Cruz. Cruz won't get the contact he wanted there, and now Berber City FC resetting the ball back to their back line. Andrew Markovich now, the center back, with it. He'll send it forward, but not sure who he was sending it to as Saldivar intercepts and sends one way up for Tabello Ntene. Ntene with the shot, getting it past his man. Bontrager following through with the second attempt. Ntene once again, and there it is! It's a brace for Tabello Ntene. 2 goals on the night, 5 goals on the season. And once again, a Tabello Ntene goal without an assist. Some fantastic work from him to get that into the back of the net.
Goshen City FC goal, scored in the 39th minute by number 20, Tabello Ntene, his 5th of the season and 2nd of the night.
Ntene, who's been so strong for the Maple Leafs this season, seems to always be in the right place at the right time. And with that goal, it's going to be all tied up 2-2 here in what could be a very eventful match. Very end-to-end for sure. And ball back in play quickly as Berber City eager to reclaim their lead. Credit to Ntene, who's once again already pressing up the field, and now the ball forward for Berber City. They're going to send that one all the way up into the box. Monzo receives it, but some fantastic work from Jose Gonzalez wins the Leafs the ball. Once again, he tried to clear that one away, and eventually it went out of bounds for another Maple Leafs throw-in. Gonzalez taking that one short to the feet of Cruz. Cruz gets taken down there, but eventually the ball's out of play, and now it's a Berber City throw-in. Berber City pressed high up the field now. They'll switch the ball here over towards Frank Sanchez. Sanchez. Nice pass now to Flores. Flores into the center. Matute sends that one wide. Still in play here with Flores once again. Flores in the corner. He's got 2 men with him. Flores getting past the first and tries to send it into the center, but he won't be able to get that ball in before it goes out of bounds. So it's a Goshen City FC goal kick. 5 minutes left to play here before added time in this first half of action in the UPSL Midwest Central Conference matchup. Goshen City FC, of course, playing against Berber City FC. If you have not already, make sure to press that subscribe button, turn on the notifications so you never miss a Goshen City FC game or any YouTube videos as well. Markey over to Matute, and Matute now to Cruz. Cruz, who's interestingly almost a right back now. Playing the ball way up. That one doesn't initially get received by the Maple Leafs, but Bontrager won that one back. He will be dispossessed, and now it's going to be Sanchez. Sanchez, who's drifting way out of his position. The left back, who almost seems to be playing as a center attacking mid. Matute with the ball here. Over to Cruz. Matute again, and back to Rommelspatcher. Rommelspatcher with space and time, but he'll send it over to Matute once again. Again, very interesting here that it seems as if Jose Gonzalez and Joshua Cruz have actually switched positions here. And again, that just goes to show the kind of adjusting versatility that the Maple Leafs have positionally. Ricardo Garcia now breaking forward into the center with the ball over to Espinoza, and Garcia now over to Gonzalez. Jose Gonzalez not able to get the pass he wanted initially, but as he kind of gets pressed back here, he holds on as long as he can. Eventually it goes out of play, and Gonzalez wins the throw in here for the Maple Leafs, sending it over to Cruz. Cruz back towards Saldivar and eventually finding the feet of Markey. Now Rommelspatcher. Rommelspatcher up to Markey once again, and the press is on for Berber. It is going to be Jesus Flores who does win it back for Berber City. And a dangerous attack here for Berber City as they break into the box. It was the main man, the goal scorer, Rocky, who just about got all the way into the box, but eventually the attack was shut down. Goal kick taken quickly, and now the ball back in play here. Saldivar with the ball at his feet. Saldivar back to Rommelspatcher. 43:09 on the clock, just 2 minutes left in regular time. Now Matute's ball was cut out, but Berber City not able to make anything of it after a rough touch, and Rommelspatcher receives and gets that ball back in action as Bontrager has it here on the near left wing. The Goshen City FC captain. Simenez now with the throw-in. And here we're seeing, for another time, Berber City really putting the press on whenever Goshen City FC has these throw-ins, not giving them much space to build up the attack. And once again, another chance here for the Maple Leafs. It is going to be a free kick this time. Just a little bit too much contact coming in just before. Samuel Markey taking this one. Markey. Now he takes that one over onto the near side for Simenez. Simenez had his ankles clipped, but does well to stay up. And now the Maple Leafs pressed high up the field. Matute with the ball at his feet, sending it over to Gonzalez. That one will get cut out, and the ball forward intercepted again by Matute. Matute back to Rommelspatcher, and Rommelspatcher sending a ball up towards Cruz, although it's only blue shirts there to receive it. The long ball over top for Berber City getting cut out nicely there by Samuel Markey, and now Goshen City FC trying to break through this press. Joshua Cruz doing so well to play that one forward. Eventually his through pass does get cut out though by Frank Sanchez, and Sanchez setting one into the center and eventually out of play here for a Berber City FC throw-in on the near touchline.
The fourth official has indicated a minimum of 5 minutes added time at the end of the first half.
And now Berber City with the ball at the back line. Looking to break forward. The ball over top and chasing in behind. Rombelspatcher coming out of his net, making the save and collecting the ball, although Fernandez Cavallero goes to ground and referee will blow his whistle to check on him, make sure he's all right. So he's holding on to it, looks like his left leg here into the added time in this first half of action. He's back up on his feet now, and it looks like he'll be all right. Will be a Goshen City FC drop ball here as they were fully in possession of the ball before that pause was called for. So the Maple Leafs looking to see if they can do one more thing, get one more attack out before halftime. Jose Gonzalez now back to Matute. Matute switching it over for Markey. Markey, long ball up top, trying to find Bontrager. Some nice work with the head from Berber City, and now the Maple Leafs intercepting Josh Cruz over with Ricardo Garcia. Garcia breaking forward, trying to break into the box. The ball into the center, looking for Intene. Eusebio Espinoza was there. Won't be able to make anything of it though, and Rondeva collects that one very nicely. Rondeva now laying the ball down and sending it way up the pitch, up towards Fernandez Cavallero, but the Maple Leafs win it back to Bello Intene now. Intene facilitating here for the Maple Leafs, up towards Garcia, and Intene trying to get back on the end of the 1-2. Garcia winning the ball back for the Maple Leafs. Eventually going out of play for a Maple Leafs throw-in.
2:35 at the time right now.
Simenez with the throw-in towards Bontrager, back to Simenez again. And cleared up and away towards Espinoza. It does drop nicely though for John Dungan III to pick up, and he'll send it up forwards towards Fernandez Cavallero. Still with him now, and he'll retreat all the way back to his back line. And truly all the way back as he gets to the feet of the man between the sticks, Rondeva. Berber City not in too much of a rush here. They'll send that one way up the field, but nobody there for Berber City to collect it, and Rommel-Spatcher will pick that one up. Rommel-Spatcher playing it nicely to Markey. And it looks like both teams looking to kind of hold out the end of this half. The ball forward from the Maple Leafs gets cleared up the field, and now once again Berber City with some space to work with. Iraqi over towards Buchama. Buchama still with it, sending it over onto the wing, but that one gets cut out. Espinoza breaking forward, still with Espinoza. Just a rough touch there, and that one goes out of play. Berber City now with the chance to pass that one back to their back line, as they're not going to do anything too risky there. Joshua Cruz with some defensive work wins it back for the Maple Leafs now, and Matute back to Rommel-Spatcher. Rommel-Spatcher clearing that one up away, and Saldivar with the ball at his feet now. over trying to find Simonez, but doesn't quite get the contact on that one that he was looking for. Nonetheless, still working for it, sending it up towards Bontrager. And now with Garcia, it's actually a foul called against or in favor of the Maple Leafs, but interestingly, it was Ricardo Garcia who was kind of away there. Seems like it would have been a good time to call advantage. Samuel Markey taking this one, taking it short up to Espinoza. Not much time left in this match in the first half of this match as Joshua Cruz picks up the ball. Cruz still with it. He does get taken down. No foul, ref says, and the ball forward gets cut out nicely by Ramos Batcher. Ramos Batcher not afraid to come out of his 18-yard box to do the defensive work when he needs to. Berber City here with the ball, trying to hold on to possession. I'm sure they'd love to be able to have the last attack here of this match. Some nice passing within the midfield with Buchama, and there is the whistle. It's halftime here as Goshen City FC faces off against Berber City FC. It's all tied up 2-2.
There's the halftime whistle
in
with
this
the score.
first half
City
of action.
FC 2, Berber City FC 2.
En The Goshen Chronicles estamos buscando talento local para desarrollar videos, informativos, culturales y de entretenimiento. Si tienes la capacidad de hablar frente a una cámara, además de que te gusta mantenerte informado y quieres dar a conocer todo lo que Michiana tiene para la comunidad, esto te interesa. Se trata de colaboraciones pro bono que te ayudarán a desarrollar habilidades como conducción de programas en redes sociales, manejo de equipo fotográfico, locución, edición de video y streaming. Para ser seleccionado deberás enviar un correo electrónico a info@thegoshenchronicles.com, donde brevemente nos cuentes algunos datos de ti como escolaridad, hobbies, habilidades, experiencia y el área en la que te gustaría participar. Entre más información pongas, hay mayor posibilidad de ser seleccionado. The Goshen Chronicles, aquel community. En The Goshen Chronicles estamos buscando talento local para desarrollar videos, informativos, culturales y de entretenimiento. Si tienes la capacidad de hablar frente a una cámara, además de que te gusta mantenerte informado y quieres dar a conocer todo lo que Michiana tiene para la comunidad, esto te interesa. Se trata de colaboraciones pro bono que te ayudarán a desarrollar habilidades como conducción de programas en redes sociales, manejo de equipo fotográfico, locución, edición de video y streaming. Para ser seleccionado deberás enviar un correo electrónico a info@thegoshenchronicles.com, donde brevemente nos cuentes algunos datos de ti como escolaridad, hobbies, habilidades, experiencia y el área en la que te gustaría participar. Entre más información pongas, hay mayor posibilidad de ser seleccionado. The Goshen Chronicles, aquel community. En The Goshen Chronicles estamos buscando talento local para desarrollar videos, informativos, culturales y de entretenimiento. Si tienes la capacidad de hablar frente a una cámara, además de que te gusta mantenerte informado y quieres dar a conocer todo lo que Michiana tiene para la comunidad, esto te interesa. Se trata de colaboraciones pro bono que te ayudarán a desarrollar habilidades como conducción de programas en redes sociales, manejo de equipo fotográfico, locución, edición de video y streaming. Para ser seleccionado deberás enviar un correo electrónico a info@thegoshenchronicles.com, donde brevemente nos cuentes algunos datos de ti como escolaridad, hobbies, habilidades, experiencia y el área en la que te gustaría participar. Entre más información pongas, hay mayor posibilidad de ser seleccionado. The Goshen Chronicles, aquel community. En The Goshen
Before the season, if you told me that I would have reached the final and the round 32 of the Nationals, I wouldn't believe you. I wouldn't think that would be possible, but we did. What a fight. When I arrived at Goshen 2019, I saw that there's so much soccer in the area, and there's not a semi-professional soccer club that we can play and to grow as a player in the summer. And that surprised me because there's so much soccer in the area. So yes, I think right now it's the right time. Maybe 3-4 years ago would be the right time too, and I just saw this opportunity and I just went for it, and it was a dream. After I had the idea, I started to show my ideas to the business department of Goshen College, and they helped me tremendously with some insights and some ideas, and just to have a solid presentation was much easier when you have the president of the college saying, oh, he has a good idea, and then the people started to listen more to me.
We had 80 people come to the tryout. Obviously, you know, we need to have a tryout our first year. We need to see who's interested, who's going to be committed, and who's got the quality to you know, perform and play at a high level. We had 80. We had to cut it down to 30, and we looked at, you know, skills, quality, things like that, as well as who they were as men, because we felt like we needed to bring players in who would represent the community well, and would represent our club well.
The first few practices, I knew some of the players already that played with me at Fox United, Allen and Peludo. So I knew some players, I knew also some of the Goshen College players. So I wasn't a complete stranger when I got to the team. So it was definitely good that we had some local kids that I already knew that helped make the chemistry right away from the beginning stronger. But then there were still a lot of people in the squad that I didn't know, and I felt like we just built this strong connection so fast.
First 4 games was always away, so we had to travel 5 hours sometimes to go play, and that was a big challenge for us.
You know, once we get there, you know, it's on me to prepare them, to get them kind of in the right mindset to perform, because those games they're just as important as a home game, but when you have that added stress to it, you want to perform and play the best. That way we can get a result, regardless of what's up against us.
I remember we stopped halfway through the trip on the way to Chicago, and we stopped to eat and just hang out a bit. We ate some sandwiches, and yeah, it was very good. Like it's those little moments that I'm talking about that helped us create a strong chemistry in our team. And the first game was definitely special for me and for all the boys, because it was the first time we were getting together on the pitch, and well, yeah, I was so excited on the way to the game. And then once we started warm-ups as well, and once we got on the pitch, I was a little nervous, but then it quickly went away as I started to play and started the game.
When I'm giving a team talk and we're out on the field, and I just told the guys to look up at the stands, because by the time we were starting the game, the stands were full. There were people along each side. I just kind of mentioned to them, like, look at all these people who are here to support you. They're here to want to see you win. They're here to want to see you succeed. So, you know, it comes down to the players once the whistle blows, that it's up to them to get the result and to play well for everybody that came.
So the first home game was a crazy atmosphere, and to be honest, I didn't expect so many people to show up to the game, and that was a dream coming true. I worked in this project for almost a year before the first home game to happen, and when I see us winning 5-0 in the first half and almost 500 people in the stands. I was so happy, I was so fulfilled, and yeah, that was an emotion that I can't describe.
Goshen City FC goal scored in the 8th minute by number 7, Lucas Bontrager.
It was incredible. It was the best football experience that I ever had in my life, and I'm grateful for this opportunity that I had. Like to come and play in front of hundreds of people and to hold the little kids' hands and walk out to the field with them. That was something I had never experienced before, and I'm so grateful for Goshen City for giving me this opportunity. It was something I will never forget.
We got to celebrate tonight, you know, 8-0, it's a good feeling, and continue to grow as a group, grow as a team, and continue to get results.
Connecting with the community is so important to bring them to the games, and it's not all about soccer, right? We want to entertain the community and we want to help the youth. We brought kids to the games, and I think we really did good focusing on the kids, because then we bring the parents, we bring the family, and it's just good overall. And every player in our team was required to do the community service, so we went out there and helped the community on whichever way they needed, and I think that creates a bond from the fans to the club. So it's not all about winning games and playing soccer, right? We really want to create that connection with the city.
I'm really grateful for that, and the community couldn't have given us more than what they did this year. I'm extremely grateful.
The way that we impacted the community was fantastic. The way we did community service, we helped out. We were kind of giving back to the people that were coming and supporting us during our games, and that felt like a really good feeling.
I think two highlights of the season for me would be the first home game, to see 500 people in the stands and us winning 8-0. That was a crazy dream for us. And the second highlight would be going to the semifinal, play the opponent on their soccer field and winning. I think winning 2-1 in the semifinal, that was crazy. We were going to the final in the first year. That was just a dream coming true. So those two were the highlights of the season for me.
Welcome back, one and all. My name is Cormac Kuplikti. We're here as the second half of action is just about to get underway here as Goshen City FC is facing off against Berber City FC. It's all tied up going into halftime, 2-2. 2 goals apiece for either team as the Leafs are getting started in this UPSL Midwest Central Conference matchup early on in this season. Berber City FC still undefeated so far this season without even a draw. 5 wins in a row, and the Maple Leafs already off to a early attack here as Stephen Bandy, the recently substituted in right back, tries to send a ball up early towards Tabello Intene. Intene, who's already on a brace here tonight. It's been absolutely fantastic so far for the Maple Leafs this season, leading the Leafs in goals. 5 goals on the season. 5 goals in 4 matches, that is, as well, so over a goal a night on average. And now Berber City trying to break forward here, but Matute doing well to win the ball for the Leafs and clear it up the field. Ball eventually going out of play for a Berber City throw-in on the near touchline. Immediately in action here as it's at the feet of John Durang III. And Berber City will play that one all the way back to Jacob Graber. If you've not already, make sure that you hit that subscribe button here at the Goshen City FC YouTube page. Turn on the notifications. Don't want to miss any matches here as Ricardo Garcia has the ball, breaking forward for the Maple Leafs. A nice tackle comes in there for Berber City, but the Leafs still able to keep the ball alive as Josh Cruz picks up Garcia's leftovers. He sends that one back nicely with the back heel to Bandy, and Bandy to Garcia, and back up to Bandy again. Bandy now, Intene. Bandy breaking over onto the edge of the box. He's going to try and get there. He won't be able to as Jacob Graber, the goal scorer for Berber City, is going to shield that one out of play for a Berber City FC goal kick. It's going to be the first goal kick here of the second half. 47 minutes on the dot, reads the clock. And still all tied up. It's truly an all tied up scoreboard here as it's 2 goals apiece, 6 shots apiece on the scoreboard. And here comes the goal kick now for Rondava, sorry. His goal kick gets sent over into the center towards Bontrager. Bontrager heading that one down, but eventually collected by Berber City. Joshua Cruz just about winning the ball back for Berber, but unable to do so, and eventually the foul was called against Cruz after just a little bit too much contact there. Coming up against John Dungan III. Dungan doing well to get past Cruz there with a nice flick, and some great footwork is going to allow him to keep a hold of the ball, but Garcia fighting to win this one back for the Maple Leafs. Garcia, one of those players, certainly not one of the tallest out there for the Maple Leafs, but his work rate along with, sometimes I feel like people don't realize when playing soccer, the small guys, if they're strong, they hit you at the low center of gravity, they can really get there, and Garcia is just a great example of that. Always does well to use his size to his advantage, and he's done very well tonight as Berber City break into the midfield here. The ball with their captain, Iraqi. He tries to play a through ball over top for Frank Sanchez to chase after, but in the end, it is in the gloves of Gregor Ramos-Patcher. Now, Stephen Bandy with the ball, breaking forward for the Maple Leafs. Bandy past 1, tries to get past 2, but eventually it does go out of play, so Berber City win themselves a throw-in. John Duggan taking this one. The third, of course, and they're actually going to be switching out the ball here as Duggan notices a imperfection within that ball, so new ball here. No goals yet in this second half of action, just about 5 minutes in here, but we saw some early action in the first half. We'll see if the second half starts out the same way as the ball gets played over onto the wing towards Cruz. Cruz to Garcia. Garcia now to Tabello Intene. Intene breaking forward. The man with 2 goals on the night tries to fling one over onto the far side, playing through Bontrager, but that one gets cut out. Berber City playing out this time, interestingly, from their left-hand side, whereas we saw them playing more through their right-hand side through the first half. Garcia fighting to win that one back, and eventually Espinoza gets his feet on the ball, so he sends one forward, but Berber City cutting it out. And again, Berber City breaking forward with it. Frank Sanchez here. Sanchez, who's been fantastic. He got the assist on the second Berber City FC goal. It was a corner kick. 2 goals from set pieces for Berber City tonight. One from a free kick directly in the goal, and then another coming from a corner kick. Stephen Bandy now picking up the ball for the Maple Leafs. Bandy fighting for this one, trying to keep that one in play. Won't be able to. So Berber City have a throw-in now. Seen quite a few Berber City throw-ins early on in the second half now. Quite a few touches of the ball as well for John Duggan III. Duggan, who didn't necessarily see too much of the ball in the first half, certainly having a bit more of an impact. And interesting to see once again Frank Sanchez, who's been absolutely fantastic tonight. Kind of the role that he plays here for Berber City, almost playing as a 6 now. And the ball forward for Berber City is no good, offside. That one is called offside here, so Gregor Ramos-Batcher with the free kick. It was a card coming out there. Coming up against, looks like it was number 8, Fernandez Caballero.
Yellow card caution in the 52nd minute issued to Berber City FC number 8, Gabriel Fernandez Caballero.
Caballero, the striker for Berber City.
Berber City FC substitution in the 52nd minute. Coming off the pitch, number 19, Sergio Manzo, replaced by number 21, Aiden Bennett.
Aiden Bennett making his way on for tonight's match. First substitution of the night for Berber City. Looking like he's going to be playing on the left side of this midfield 3 for Berber City. And the ball forward now for Bontrager gets cut out nicely by Sanchez. Sanchez breaking forward as he plays the ball forward. Samuel Markey doing well to intercept there. Sends it over to Simonez, and Simonez slashing the ball forward up towards Ntene. But Graber does well, wins that one back for Berber City, and now he's looking forward, seeing who he might be able to find as Simonez gets a foot on it. Not able to find any other Goshen City FC players though, so Berber City once again with the opportunity. The ball kind of going back and forth here, and the first touches of the ball for Aiden Bennett now as he begins breaking forward. He will get dispossessed there after some contact with Joshua Cruz, and then Bandy for the Maple Leafs breaking forward. Eventually the ball going out of play for a Goshen City FC throw-in now. Berber City a little bit upset there. They're saying that Joshua Cruz tackle should have been at least a free kick. It's not called though, and Cruz back on the ball, sending it back for Bennett. Sorry, for Saldivar. And Bennett now intercepting for Berber City. Dugan third. Playing one for Bennett to chase after, but Bennett not seeing the vision there, didn't make the run. And now it's Markey. Markey with space in front of him. He'll play it to Saldivar. Saldivar, who's kind of dropped in deep between the center backs here. Matute now. Over for Cruz. Cruz does well. Back to Saldivar. Saldivar to Cruz again. Now with Garcia. Garcia on the outside of the box, playing one over towards Espinoza. Espinoza not making a header play on that one, but eventually the clearance away goes out of bounds for a Goshen City FC corner kick here. Interestingly, it looks like it's going to be Ricardo Garcia taking this one, who is right-footed, and we mentioned earlier the preference that we've seen so far this season for Goshen City FC to have the in-swingers, but this one will not be an in-swinging corner. Cruz comes short, but the corner is not taken short. Eventually it does get cleared away though and falls to the feet of Cruz. Joshua Cruz with 2 Berber City FC defenders in front of him. Does nice to play that one back for Garcia. Garcia whipping one into the center. An opportunity now for the Maple Leafs with Espinoza. Espinoza still with it, breaking into the box. Still with Espinoza. Espinoza trying to take the shot there, but a fantastic tackle coming in from Dugan the third, and now the opportunity the other way for Berber City. A ball up over top towards Bennett. Bennett's got Garcia defending him alongside Intene. And the Maple Leaf duo do well to cut off that attack. Dugan with the throw-in. Dugan with players in front of him. He sends it into Buchama, and Buchama sending it into the center again. Now Joshua Cruz. Cruz looking forward to some nice footwork there, still with Cruz. Cruz going down, and now it's the reverse of what happened earlier with Cruz having a bit more contact than the Leafs fans are happy about. The Leafs winning the ball back again now, as Saldivar wins that one for the Leafs, sending it over to Garcia, and Garcia onto the wing now with Intene. Garcia looking forward, some nice footwork, playing it forward for Cruz. Cruz chasing after it, but that race he will not be able to win as Rondeva has the space and time to get there before him. The Berber City goalkeeper, 55-58 reads the clock, still all tied up 2-2 here in the second half of play, and there is going to be a whistle blow here as it's going to be John Duggan the third, who's seems to be in a little bit of pain. He's limping here, limping off to the side and holding onto his hip. And looks like we will be seeing a substitution here for Berber City. It's Berber City's number 16, Andres Bermudez, who's going to be making his way in place of John Duggan the third. Berber City, who made the second substitution of the game, letting Goshen City FC beat them to the first, will be making the second substitution first. The flip-flop there. And so here comes substitution.
Berber City FC substitution in the 57th minute. Coming off the pitch, number 22, John Dugan III, replaced by number 16, Andres Bermudez.
And so here we are. Ball back in play here after the substitution with Rondeva. And he'll send that one way up into the center. Saldivar gets his head onto it and finds the foot of Garcia, although Garcia can't get it under control. And now the Maple Leafs pressing nicely. It's Cruz. Cruz with some nice shoulder contact to win that one there. And a very nice roulette. Once again, Cruz still fighting for the ball, but just getting a little bit too physical. And now you're starting to hear something out of the Maple Leafs crowd. You got to give some credit there for Cruz. Some fancy footwork. Does well to get past one Berber City FC jersey, but eventually gets taken down. And after the free kick, the ball's back in play, although I'm not sure the referees even realized that the Maple Leafs took the kick so quickly. And Matute a bit upset that Berber City aren't giving him enough space here for this one, as he, I'm sure, hopes to send this one way up the field. But instead it will be Saldivar who takes it back for Markey, and Markey now over to Espinoza. Espinoza breaking forward with it and playing a through lobbed pass towards Simonez, although it does get cut out by Frank Sanchez. Sanchez just kicking it out of play though, so the Maple Leafs have a throw-in on the far touchline, and now we're looking forward to another substitution here for Goshen City FC. It's Goshen City FC's number 5, Tim Vilkening, the former assistant coach for Goshen City FC. He was one of the coaches last year after he was recovering from an injury, but now looks like he'll be making his way onto the field for the Maple Leafs, the German international. Center midfielder. A powerhouse of the center. And Berber City in possession here. They do well to kind of beat the Maple Leafs press. And interestingly, a huge gap of space here in the center, kind of for both midfields. Certainly Berber City not occupying the center too much here, as Bandy does well to put in a tackle. Won't be able to win the ball for the Leafs, but he does well to get in a tackle. The ball flying way up into the sky, and Bennett gets his head onto it, but he just about plays a through ball for Cruz. Cruz still working for this one, and now the Maple Leafs trying to break forward as Tabello Intene has it here on the near right touchline. Tabello's so skillful. Intene so skillful getting past his man, and eventually that one does go out of play for a corner kick. It looks like Intene says, I guess I'll take it. I'm already over here, may as well take it as well. And as I say that, it looks like Simenez heading over to the corner flag, and here comes the substitution for the Maple Leafs.
Goshen City FC substitution in the 60th minute, coming off the pitch, number 3, Ariel Matute, replaced by number 5, Tim Vilkening.
Tim Vilkening coming into the match, the big man, and it's a good time to have him in there as the Maple Leafs have the corner kick. Ball into the middle. Tim Vilkening just about getting onto the end of it immediately. Well, he does get onto the end of it. It won't be anything more than a goal kick, but what a start that could have been for him. The first touch and a first goal. Vilkening, interestingly, going to be slotting in at center back here, whereas we're used to seeing him more as that holding midfielder 6 role, so we'll see what he's going to be able to do in this position. Matute coming out of play. The ball forward from the goal kick is way high up into the center, and it does get controlled down by Bontrager, but Frank Sanchez wins it. Sanchez then playing it forward, and Bandy intercepts over to Vilkening, and Vilkening now trying to clear that one away, but that ball finds nothing but the backside of Sanchez. Out of play for a Maple Leafs throw-in. Vilkening. Sorry, Bandy here with the ball in his hands to take this one. Into Saldivar, and Saldivar back for Bandy, and once again out of play, but actually this one goes out of play for a Berber City throw-in. That one taken quickly and out of play once again. I find that oftentimes when both teams are kind of pressing over onto the near side and there's lots of throw-ins, it seems like after one it causes a chain reaction. One and then the next and then the next and the next, but here's the opportunity to break the curse now as Saldivar has it over to Bennett, and Bennett turning around and playing it back here. He plays it back to Rafael Santos. Back to Bennett again, and some fancy play there, but in the end Bandy gets it, plays it to Vilkening, and Vilkening clearing it way up the field. Saldivar forward for Intene, and actually the foul is called just before it. What an opportunity that would have been, but it will be a free kick here for Berber City. That free kick taken very easily there by Frank Sanchez as he sends it back towards Jacob Graber. And now it's Christian Tellez who's linking in here. It looks like Tellez was substituted in here at halftime. And now the ball forward. Intercepted here by Saldivar, and the Maple Leafs with space in front of them. The ball with the feet of Lucas Bontrager, and he's got faces in front of him. He'll send it back, all the way back now, at the feet of Vilkening. Vilkening up to Cruz. Cruz now to Bontrager. Bontrager gets it to Intene, but Intene can't get the touch on it he wanted, so he's pressing after the ball, trying to win that one back. On the far side, Berber City with the ball. Intene pressing well, and Bontrager now through the center, and once again just goes to show the versatility of these Goshen City FC attackers when one of them kind of drifts into the center space or vice versa, drifting wide. Oftentimes, they kind of just they stay in those positions for a little bit, wait to see when the right time to come back is, because they have that just overall balance to their game. They can kind of play in most of the forward line, and now Berber City breaking towards the sideline. A ball into the center, into the back post towards Bennett. Bennett won't get onto the end of that, so it is Bandy who has to put in the block here. Still with Berber City, though. Bandy once again getting in a tackle, but the Maple Leafs just unable to get the ball under their control. Eventually going all the way back to Tellez, and Tellez over to Jacob Graber. Graber now playing that over to the far side, and here comes the low driven ball into the center, but that one gets cut out by Simenez. Intene does poorly in possession there, and eventually it's going to go out of play for a Goshen City FC throw-in. 64-34 reads the clock in the second half of action here. All tied up 2-2 here. Yet to see a goal in the second half of action, and some tough contact coming in there against The Maple Leafs captain, Lucas Bontrager, he goes down, and looks like he's doing all right, getting back up onto his feet now as the Maple Leafs win themselves a free kick. Free kick in the attacking half for the Maple Leafs, but not sure you can say it's necessarily in the most dangerous position. Simonez unhappy about Berber City blocking his free kick here. Just a little bit too close, but eventually he has the space that he was looking for, and the Maple Leafs starting to press up. Simonez now taking this one, and his fake was so good it even faked me. Going again, second try, up into the center towards Cruz. That one doesn't get received well by Berber City, and so Cruz has it all the way in the corner. Some great footwork allows him to keep a hold of it. Cruyff spin, and another turn once again, still with the ball back to Bandy. Bandy now over to Saldivar. Saldivar sees Espinoza, but he's going to turn back the other way, get it to Cruz once again. Cruz, so strong with the ball at his feet. He does get dispossessed by Berba, but Bandy does well to get it back. Now Cruz breaking towards the back line. Cruz into the center, towards the back post. It gets headed away. Maple Leafs still pressed high up the field as Simonez gets on the end of the clearance, and ball into the center. Garcia trying to actually, looks like he was even trying to put in a bicycle kick there, but won't get onto the end of it. And actually it's going to be called as a foul after a little bit of collision there. So Berber City have the free kick within their own goal box. Of course, Randeva taking this one. Haven't seen too much out of Randeva. Just the one real opportunity for the Maple Leafs shot on goal that he was tested with, and of course wasn't able to do much with that one. Of course, 2 shots on goal. Maple Leafs can't exactly score without a shot on goal. Well, I guess you can own goal, but outside that. Now Bontrager on the turn. Bontrager looking forward, finds Simonez. Simonez now chasing after this one. He's got space and sees the cross to the back post. It's Joshua Cruz. Cruz just about getting that one. He's going to be a little disappointed with himself there. He had the opportunity just outside of the 6-yard box to get the Leafs in the lead for the first time in tonight's match, but he'll send that one just above the crossbar. Certainly a dangerous position, but have to give Cruz a little bit of credit that not necessarily the easiest ball coming off the bounce to put that one in the back of the net. And now the goal kick here. That one gets sent way up into the center. Controlled down very well by Sammy Buchama. And now sent way up into the center. It's Simonez who's going to have to clear that one up and away. And inadvertently, it's Bontrager who was there to try and get onto the end of it. And once again, the long ball sent forward the other direction. Seeing long balls all over the place. And now the ball onto the far touchline with Iraqi. He's going to send a cross in the center, but Ramos Batcher collects that one with ease. And Tyler Bourne insisting that Ramos Batcher play that one up very quickly for the counterattack. And here's the opportunity now. Joshua Cruz has the opportunity inside the box. He's looking forward. He shoots and just misses. That one hitting the far left post. Staying in play, but Cruz with the opportunity to put the Leafs ahead once again. Got to give credit to Cruz as that one was so close to going in, but just wide. But certainly the momentum starting to go towards the Maple Leafs here as, of course, they're looking to get the lead in this match. Now the ball forward. This one for Bennett to chase after the other direction. It's Blue with the ball. And the tackle coming in from Cruz, that one's going to be called as a foul, and we're going to see what the referee will do here. Looks like it is going to be the yellow card coming up against Joshua Cruz.
Yellow card caution in the 70th minute issued to Goshen City FC number 11, Joshua Cruz.
Cruz picking up the card there, and here's the set piece opportunity now. Frank Sanchez standing over this one. We already saw Berber City score off of 2 set pieces, one coming from a corner, one coming directly from a free kick. They could complete the trifecta here if they score it off of a free kick, but with a header or, any other type of contact here. And here comes another substitution now for the Maple Leafs. It's going to be number 13.
Goshen City FC substitution in the 70th minute. Coming off the pitch, number 8, Eusebio Espinosa, replaced by number 13, Tito Sanchez.
Tito Sanchez making his way in, and it was Espinosa making his way out for the Maple Leafs. Lucas Bontrager clearing away that free kick, and Garcia is away here with the ball. Garcia with the opportunity on the far right side. He's got a few blue shirts in front of him, but he's not afraid of any challenge. All the way on the right side now with the ball. The tackle comes in. It's no good, though. Garcia still breaking forward with it on the edge of the box. Garcia into the center. Intene sends that one over the crossbar. And the Maple Leafs are in some state right now. 3 massive opportunities for the Maple Leafs to get the lead and just unable to do so. And now, Berber City, once again, trying to break forward. The Maple Leafs attacking philosophy is quite clear so far in this match. And Garcia with the interception. Sorry, Cruz with the interception. Back to Garcia, now with Bandy. Bandy still with it, into the center. Here's the opportunity, still with the Maple Leafs. Here comes the shot, and there's the goal! The substitute makes it 3. It's number 13 for the Maple Leafs, Tito Sanchez. It only took him, must have been 2 or 3 minutes to get the lead for the Maple Leafs. The strike from just outside the box is enough to secure the first lead of the night for the Maple Leafs.
Goshen City FC goal scored in the 72nd minute by number 13, Tito Sanchez, his first of the season.
Sanchez substituted in and making a massive impact for the Maple Leafs. 71-43 reads the clock, and 3-2 reads the scoreboard. The Leafs ahead at last. And now the Leafs looking to secure their first home win of the season. They did get a home win in their season opening friendly, but this will be their first home win in the UPSL. Bontrager with the ball, and here comes another opportunity for the Maple Leafs. It's Tabello Intene on the edge of the box, still with Intene. Intene with the shot. Can he make it 4? No, he can't. That one drifts just wide of the post. Once again, the Maple Leafs, though, so dangerous here. Starting to find some type of groove offensively. Certainly having the biggest chance of this half, and they've been able to execute well finally after a few missed opportunities. Goal kick here for Berber City. And as it stands, Berber City's 5-0 streak is looking to come to an end as the Maple Leafs have the lead here. The ball forward is going to almost be cleared away by Vilkening, although it somewhat just goes straight up and straight back down. So here's the opportunity still for Berber City. Some nice defensive work there by the goal scorer, Tito Sanchez. And so the Leafs have it again. Samuel Markey sending a ball way up the field. Way up very nicely for Cruz. Cruz now breaking into the box, still with Cruz. Ronaldinho-esque skill moves to try and get past his man. He sends the shot over towards the back post, but it does go out of play. The step over is looking very nice, though. Prime Ronaldinho-esque. And now the goal kick once again. Cruz with another opportunity here. Got to be kicking himself. Then again, you have to give credit to the winger that oftentimes these chances that he gets are not only from his own offensive work rate, but just because of that dribbling prowess, his positioning gets him into so many fantastic opportunities. Simenez chasing down that through ball from Berber City, getting it over to Markey, and Markey forward for Garcia. Garcia facilitating here. He gets it over to Tito Sanchez, and Tito Sanchez back and up with Saldivar. Saldivar to Bandy. Bandy through on goal here, still with Bandy. Bandy just getting pushed off it a little bit there from Frank Sanchez. Sanchez, who's kind of pushed Bandy away. Sanchez also, who went to ground just earlier in the build-up to Tito Sanchez's goal. It was Frank Sanchez who went down, and he was a little bit upset after the goal, insisting that he had been fouled, but of course That contest was no good. Here's the opportunity for the Maple Leafs. It's Tabello Wintene who wins the ball back, winning it from the goalkeeper. Joshua Cruz sending a ball into the center. Nobody in orange to get onto the end of that one, but Cruz winning it back again for the Maple Leafs. Cruz still with it here. A fantastic backheel trying to get it forward for Garcia. It gets tipped out of place. The Leafs have a throw in. 75 minutes exactly. 15 minutes left to play in regular time of this match. The Leafs still ahead 3-2 and dominating in shots. The two teams came into this half 6-6 on shots, and now the Leafs up 13-6. So safe to say that they've been the team on form in the second half. You got to ask Tyler Bourne, head coach for the Maple Leafs, what he said in that halftime team talk, because certainly whatever he said made some type of impact on the Maple Leafs as they've been playing just in better form from the first half. Quite simply, Stephen Bandy here with the ball over to Garcia. Garcia still with Garcia and back up to Bandy. Bandy played through, played back in behind. He tries to send one into the middle, but a deflection from Bennett is enough to allow that one not into the center. Saldivar here with the ball, and he sends it back to Vilkening. Vilkening all the way back for Rommel Spatcher. Rommel Spatcher with space in front of him, and he gets it up to one of the Leafs' two captains, Samuel Markey. Markey now finding Tito Sanchez. Sanchez breaking forward with the ball. The goal scorer, the big man, still with Sanchez. Sanchez past a few now, trying to find Ntene. He won't be able to, but once again, Ntene with the work rate. Sanchez, Tito Sanchez, trying to win it back. Thankfully for Berber City, it was enough strength from Sammy Buchama to hold off the Leafs, and now Berber City looking like they kind of just want to slow down this game. The Leafs certainly playing a more defensive style of game. You can see their back lines just compressed a little bit here. Ricardo Garcia with a fantastic tackle there wins it back for the Leafs, and after putting in the defensive work, he's looking forward here. Tito Sanchez with the ball. He's got Ntene in front of him alongside Bontrager as well. He's going to play this one safe, get it back for Markey. Markey sees Garcia, and he's going to send that one way up for Garcia to chase after. Garcia touching that one down with finesse. He does so well that he's got himself in the corner here with Frank Sanchez, and it looks like that one does go out of play for a goal kick. Garcia just about able to keep that one in, but won't be able to in the end. Here comes the goal kick now for Berber City.
On the Goshen City third goal in the 72nd minute, credited to number 2, Stephen Bandy.
Bandy there, giving credit for the assist on that second goal. Sorry, on the third goal. Now, goal kick taken way up the pitch, and Tim Vilkening going up to make the header there. He gets just a little bit too high, and it is going to be a foul called against the Maple Leafs as he was towering above Fernandez Cavallero. And the free kick here, it has Amine Iraqi over it. He scored the free kick to open up the scoring of tonight's match, but I have to say, I fear this one may be a little bit too far away for him to put it into the back of the net, so he'll be looking for an assist here. Sends that one into the center. Vilkening heading it down and away to Bandy, and Bandy now sending one way up the pitch. It's Ntene chasing after this one. Ntene's got the one-on-one here, but there's more blue shirts coming in help along with the orange shirts alongside. Ntene still with it, sending one into the center. Nobody there in orange, so it's able to be collected nicely, although the Leafs do press to try and get that one back. The through ball forward is intercepted by Bandy, and once again, the Maple Leafs with the opportunity. Joshua Cruz getting past his man and getting taken down. He thinks he got fouled, but the referee doesn't see it the same way. So here's the opportunity for Berber City the other direction now. Iraqi with the ball up against Garcia. Iraqi playing it through for the overlapping run to Bennett. Bennett on the edge of the box, playing one into the center towards the back post. Nobody there for Berber City, and Eli Simonez not taking any risks, absolutely smashing that one up and out of play for a throw-in now for Berber City. Just about the 80th minute here as 8/9 of the match has been played so far. Of course, there will be just a little bit of added time, but more or less 10 minutes of play left for Berber City to claw their way back into this match, and they're attacking now through the center. There's the ball over top, trying to find Bennett, but Gregor Ramos-Spatcher collecting that one with ease. He's looking forward here too, and he'll maybe play the hardest 5-yard pass of his life. Just easily to the feet of Tim Vilkening. Vilkening to Bandy, and Bandy back for Markey. Markey's ball, a dangerous one, does get intercepted here. Now the opportunity, the ball into the center, just a little bit too much on it. The Leafs trying to compress here, and eventually it does get sent forward. It will be switched over to the far side to Lucas Bontrager. Bontrager doesn't quite get the touch he wanted on that, but Semenez is there to help that one from before it goes out of play, and Bontrager now into the center to Saldivar. Saldivar on the turn, has Bandy, but he opts to turn again. Eventually gets it back to Markey despite the press that was on him, and now Bontrager almost playing as the left back here. There's going to be a foul called against Berber City. The Leafs have a kick here, and it is Markey, the captain for the Maple Leafs, who's a little bit unhappy. He's talking to the sideline referee over there, insisting that perhaps a card should be coming out for that one after the contact that came against him. And so the Leafs do have the free kick well within their own half, and actually it looks like the referees are going to come together, have a little conversation here, and it looks like the Maple Leafs are preparing to make another substitution here. And it actually seemingly will be a card coming out here as the center ref calls over Sammy Buchama to have a little conversation with him. We'll see what's going to happen here as he's given him a few words of his mind, and in the end, no card will come out as Markey and Buchama give each other a little fist pump. The ball will be back in action here in no time, and there it is. The drop ball is live as Markey plays it up towards Tito Sanchez. Sanchez back to Markey, and Markey playing one forward. Now the touch from Lucas Bontrager is enough to send the ball out of play. Here comes the substitution for the Maple Leafs. It's going to see Yegler Castillo coming in here. And that's going to be it for the night for Ricardo Garcia. Garcia, who's been absolutely on fire tonight. He'll make his way out.
Goshen City FC substitution in this 83rd minute. Coming off the pitch, number 10, Ricardo Garcia, replaced by number 17, Yegler Castillo.
Castillo out on the pitch now, and once again, some loud cheers coming in from the Goshen City FC faithful, and I think especially loud as Garcia is a bit of a hometown hero here in Goshen. Played for Goshen High School and is a Goshen native, so a little bit of extra applause for him. Tito Sanchez now breaking forward, trying to play through Ntene. It does get cut out, but the clearance away is no good. Yegler Castillo now with it, playing it over to Cruz. Cruz tries to spin, but he doesn't know that there's two men on him instead of one. The through ball is no good, and eventually the foul is called in favor of Berber City. They've got a free kick in their own half, so Frank Sanchez taking this one. He just takes it short, plays it over to Rafael Santos. Santos over to Jacob Graber, and Graber playing it over onto the far side now. Orange shirts doing well to hold their defensive positioning here, and once again, credit to the front line of the Maple Leafs, always putting in so much work offensively, pressing. It's clear that Tyler Bourne has made that a huge priority for the Maple Leafs to always put on the press, really make sure that everyone has the work rate. And, you know, if you're not willing to do that, you're not going to be playing out there. And now the opportunity, once again, the newly substituted in Yegler Castillo with the ball at his feet. He was forward and away, but a crowd of blue shirts were able to get that one away from him. So now the ball is with captain Iraqi playing it over to Fernandez Caballero, and he's going to get the ball stolen away from him by Saldivar. Saldivar with it, sending it over onto the wing to Cruz. Cruz now looking forward. Cruz with the nutmeg pass towards Castillo, and Castillo up to Ntene. Ntene on the turn. He's got a bunch of blue shirts around him. He does send it over to Saldivar, but Saldivar not on the same wavelength, and that will give the ball to Berber City. And now blue shirts driving forward again. Berber City still trailing by one. They need a goal if they want to come away with the win here tonight. Berber City also on a 5-game win streak, not even a draw so far this season, and a huge foul there is going to give the Maple Leafs the ball here, and that was, I believe, number 8 Gabriel Fernandez Caballero, who already has the yellow card on tonight's match. He will not receive the second yellow, although Jacob Graber will receive the yellow card.
Yellow card caution in the 85th minute issued to Berber City FC number 4, Jacob Graber.
Graber not happy, and eventually he will retreat back to the back line for Berber City, and looks like 2 more substitutions about to make their way into the match. Samuel Markey over this free kick. And still just a little bit of waiting. Here comes a substitution.
Berber City FC substitution in the 86th minute.
That substitution is going to bring on Alawatuni Adisa. And coming off was number 8 was Gabriel Fernandez Caballero.
Number 27, Olawatuni Adisa for Berber City FC, replacing number 8, Gabriel Fernandez Caballero.
Goshen sub.
And Goshen City FC substitution as well will be a change of center backs there, as it was, sorry, a change of forward line, excuse me. And it was number 9 coming in, that's Miguel Aguilar, made his way onto the pitch.
Substitute entering the game for Goshen City FC in the 86th minute was number 9, Miguel Aguilar.
Miguel Aguilar looks like he's going to be playing on the right wing here for the Maple Leafs. And Berber City trailing and in need of a goal desperately. The Leafs winning the ball back here up towards Bontrager. Bontrager breaking forward. The press is on, but he does well to keep a hold of the ball. He sends it over onto the right wing with Bandy. Bandy trying to whip that one in. He won't be able to, and now the contested 50-50 ball is going to go the way of the Maple Leafs. Bandy winning that one back. Again, Bandy with the opportunity to send one into the middle. He does send it into the middle, but it gets cut out nicely. Saldivar trying to win it back, but again, the blue shirts do well. Now they're breaking forward. There's the ball into the center. Easily cut out by Markey, and he sends that one up forward the other way. The touch is no good, and Bandy now breaking forward through the center. He has Intene on his left, but the attempted chip through ball gets chested down by Graber, and Graber then sending it over onto the far side for Bermudez. And his through ball gets touched down by Simonez, although the Leafs can't keep a hold of it. Finally, though, the Leafs do win that one back after Tito Sanchez gets a hold of it. The clearance through ball, though, no problem for Berber City, and now they have the ball in their back line. Again, Berber City in need of a goal here, trailing 2-3. Tabello Intene with the 2 goals in the first half, and there's the ball forward. Tim Vilkening playing center back here, does well to head that one down, and the Leafs looking to break forward. Saldivar playing it forward, and now there's the ball up to Intene. Intene with plenty of space here. Intene, can he complete the hat trick? No, he cannot. Intene with a fantastic opportunity. Unfortunately, nothing coming of that one. And now Bennett breaking forward the other way for Berber City. Stephen Bandy doing so well, though, to win that one back for the Maple Leafs, although his through ball attempt was not quite read the same way by Bontrager, and so that one does get intercepted. Interestingly here, we're seeing Jacob Graber go all the way up into the box here. The center back playing almost as a striker, and will he get his opportunity? Just about. He does go into the center, and looks like a little bit of aggression here as Gregor Ramos-Batcher caught a foot to his back, and he's insisting that was no mistake by Jacob Graber. Eventually, Ramos-Batcher puts the ball down and sends it up to Simonez. Simonez then sending it over to Bontrager. Bontrager trying to play it into the center, although it does take a deflection, and that will allow Berber City to get a hold of possession. And again, Berber City breaking forward. There's some unmarked shirts here as the ball goes into the center. Stephen Bandy, once again, who's been so good for the Maple Leafs since his substitution in. Now, ball over onto the near touchline. It's Bennett here. Bennett keeping hold of the ball after some nice footwork. The ball over towards the back post. The header opportunity is no good, and it gets cleared away by Tim Vilkening. That's one for Tabello Intende to chase after, although he does not get a hold of it. Now the ball over onto the near touchline once again. Stephen Bandy, take a bow. He's been so good getting hold of that one. The tough touch there almost allowed Tabello Intende to have the opportunity for the Maple Leafs, although in the end, Rafael Santos able to keep a hold of that. Santos, who had been playing as a 6, is now dropping into the center as a center back, as it looks like Jacob Graber, the former center back, is playing as a striker. So interesting change of position there for Berber City, as they opt to allow the center back big man, and in a way that does make sense, you know. You want somebody big in there for corners, headers, and he's shown that he can use his head. He already got a goal today coming from a corner kick. He got his head on the end of a Frank Sanchez header. And here comes the substitution of Goshen City FC's captain. He will also pick up a yellow card for time wasting, as he was trotting off just a little bit too slow.
Second half added time issued to Goshen City FC number 7, Lucas Bontrager.
Bontrager does pick up the yellow card as he gets substituted off.
FC substitution in second half added time coming off the pitch. Number 7, Lucas Bontrager, replaced by number 18, Javier Enciso.
And there is the substitution. It's going to see Javier Enciso make his way in for Bontrager. Enciso over on the left-hand side, just where Bontrager had been. And the cross into the center will go out of bounds after a deflection off the back of Simonez. So here comes another throw-in for Berber City. That one received well, but eventually it is going to go back further than they were hoping, and Enciso immediately with the work rate. The Maple Leafs with a throw-in to Tabello Intende, taking that one quickly up towards a through ball here for Enciso. Enciso breaking towards the goal. Still with Enciso. He beats his man. He's through a goal. Can he make it happen? No, he cannot. He just gets beaten to the ball there by Rondeva. And again, the opportunity. Bennett racing after this one, although the fake slide tackle does well there for Saldivar. The throw-in for the Blues is taken quickly and headed down by Bennett, although Berber City do keep a hold of it here. They've got the ball through the center, but the Maple Leafs pressing so hard. It's Tito Sanchez trying to win it up against Frank Sanchez. Frank Sanchez, though, playing it. There comes the shot, the low-driven shot from way outside the box. Gets cut out easily by Samuel Markey, and Eli Simonez absolutely smashing the ball up the field. And Tabello Intende, as he's been doing all game, pressing hard to win the ball back for the Maple Leafs. Will he be able to? Yes, he will. He's got 2 defenders in front of him, but plenty of space alongside it. Still with him. He sends it back. The shot coming in way over the goal. But what an effort there from Tabello Intende. Intende, who oftentimes plays as a center mid as well, so he's got the offensive work rate and the ability to put in some tackles. Frank Sanchez playing that one forward up, although it does get cut out. There's a huge slide tackle and a huge foul for Berber City. The yellow card coming out against number 4, and there's the red card. Jacob Graber, pack your bags. That's the end of your night.
Red card expulsion issued to Berber City FC number 4, Jacob Graber, in second half out of time.
Berber City, who were in need of a goal, are going to be down to just 10 men, and Graber in no rush to come off the field despite his team losing. And now another substitution here for the Maple Leafs. That's going to do it here for Jacob Graber. He can pack his bags and get back on the bus. 3 minutes, 52 seconds of added time here. 90 minutes. The clock reads, the scoreboard reads, but still some time left to play for Berber City. The Maple Leafs have the one-man advantage here, so will they be able to put the game to rest, or will Berber City still have more action yet to come? Maybe neither, who knows? But the ball back in action here as the Maple Leafs pressing hard to win this one. Tito Sanchez does win it, but just a bit too much contact, and so Berber City have the free kick here. And Berber City pressing way up the field. Number 9, Amine Iraqi, the captain for Berber City, motioning for just about everyone to push up the field. Even the goalkeeper, Rondeval, was hoping to, although his coach said, no thank you. So he's going to stay back near the center of the field. Just about everyone pressing up the field here for Berber City. And it is going to be a substitution now. Tabello Intene, the man with 2 goals on the night, will be substituted out here.
Coming off the pitch, number 20, Tabello Intene. Replaced by number 22, Jonathan Boyd.
There's a substitution for the Maple Leafs, and Tabello Intene getting a massive round of applause here. 2 goals for him on the night, the top goal scorer for the Maple Leafs on the season. He makes his way out for tonight, and Jonathan Boyd will come in, seen to close out the night for the Maple Leafs up top. There's the ball over into the center. Will it be the opportunity for Berber City? No, it will not, as Gregor Ramos-Batcher collects that one. And he's motioning to the Maple Leafs to push up the field. He lays that one down for Markey, and Markey boots it up forward. And now the Maple Leafs here with the opportunity, the through ball. Can the substitute get on the score sheet? It's Boy with the ball. Can he put the game to the rest? Still with Boy around the goalkeeper. An open net, and it's a goal for the Maple Leafs. Boy does it. 1 possession is all it took for him to put his name on the score sheet. And there goes the win streak for Berber City. 5 games, 5 wins. Make that 1 loss. Goshen City FC with their first home win of the season. And Boy staring down the Berber City bench, giving them a kiss and sipping his lips. Some people need their words to show what they're all about, but for Boy, his actions will do it. He's going to get on the score sheet, and that should do it for the Maple Leafs tonight. 4-2, the Leafs have the lead, and it would truly be a miracle for Berber City to even get a tie in tonight's match here, given the state of the scoreline and the amount of time they've got left. And some fantastic footwork here coming in from Tito Sanchez, the goal scorer. He actually scored the initial goal to give the Leafs the lead here. And you got to give credit to Tyler Bourne. His substitutions have been fantastic. Now the opportunity. Can they make it 5? The Maple Leafs still fighting for this one just about. What an end to the match that would have been. But again, the Leafs still pressing way up the field. The ball sent forward, but absolutely no one there. And that's full time. Goshen City FC 4, Berber City FC 2. The Leafs able to put the game to rest late on. Credit to the substitutions who did absolutely fantastically to put the Leafs ahead.
Full-time whistle. Final score, Goshen City FC 4, Berber City FC 2. Thank you for attending tonight's match and supporting the athletes from both teams and helping to create a first-class environment for the beautiful game. Since we are guests of Goshen College at the John Ingold Athletic Complex, please help us keep the facility clean by picking up any trash around you and disposing of it in the appropriate receptacles as you leave tonight. Goshen City FC returns to the pitch next Saturday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern against the Chicago Strikers in Glen Ellen, Illinois. Berber City also plays away next weekend. They're at Allegiant Hammond Saturday night with kickoff set for 6 p.m. Central Time. We hope you'll join us 2 weeks from tonight as Goshen City Football Club meets the Windy City Rampage right here on the campus of Goshen College. We'll kick off at 7 p.m. on Saturday, May 25th. For all the latest updates from Goshen City FC, stay tuned to the club's website at GoshenCityFC.com. You can also follow the club on Facebook and Instagram and subscribe to their YouTube channel.
That'll do it for tonight's broadcast of Goshen City FC as they faced off against Berber City FC. The Leafs able to come away with the win. For myself, Cormac Kuplikti, and for everyone here at Goshen City FC, thank you for stopping by.
before the season, if you told me that I would have reached the final and the round 32 of the Nationals, I wouldn't believe you. I wouldn't think that would be possible, but we did.
Crazy.
What a fight. When I arrived at Goshen 2019, I saw that there's so much soccer in the area, and there's not a semi-professional soccer club that we can play and to grow as a player in the summer. And that surprised me because there's so much soccer in the area. So yes, I think right now it's the right time. Maybe 3-4 years ago would be the right time too, and I just saw this opportunity and I just went for it, and it was a dream. After I had the idea, I started to show my ideas to the business department of Goshen College, and they helped me tremendously with some insights and some ideas, and just to have a solid